Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is Celebration. Okay. So there may be some sort of celebration in store for you. Okay. Perfect. So it's either celebration or third-party situation. Let's root for celebration. We've got rebirth at the bottom of the deck with receptivity and maturity. So maybe this is celebration. Maybe you're about to receive something that's very grounded and worth celebrating. So now we're going to go back to this deck. I don't know why I always do that. And pull some more energies. What else do we get for Aquarius? Let's get some general energies for Aquarius. A lot of things want to come out. Nothing is pop. There we go. We have too many. First thing I see is the miser. So maybe someone was holding on to something in this connection or what have you. In which case maybe someone was holding on to someone or something, and that could have caused like some type of third-party situation. Next energy is experiencing. Okay, I feel like whatever is going on, someone is definitely feeling the impact of it. This is normally the Three of Wands, which is like a waiting energy. I feel like someone has decided to not just stand around and wait and to actually get up and do something, have some experiences. Maybe this could be someone that was being held on to, not able to get out and move around, or it feels like with the miser energy being first, maybe someone was unable to get out and experience things, get out and celebrate. And the last energy is completion. Finishing off a story, finishing off this puzzle. The last piece is being moved into place. So I'm getting right away that someone may have felt a little stagnant in their energy, and now they are feeling like they want to get out and experience something new and bring something else maybe to a completion. Bottom of the deck is patience. So that's like the Seven of Pentacles. That's something is growing, something else is happening. And you have to be patient with the process. So something is coming into fruition. There may be cause for celebration, or something could be coming due to a third-party situation. But we're going to get some more energies. Let's get some tarot. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, which is someone, this is coming under the miser, someone not knowing what their next move should be. Like I said, someone's feeling stuck and stagnant, unsure of which direction to go, where to take this experience, if you will. Okay, first thing I see is the Page of Wands. And that is having some kind of excitement over something, looking at something else. Three of Pentacles, that's someone that may be ready to work on something and move forward. So this may be where you get to the point where you're done just sitting back, holding on to what you have, not making any other moves, doing anything else, to becoming active and moving forward at something you're passionate about. King of Wands is here. He goes after everything that he desires. There may be something that this energy is not sure about, but I feel like they're, going to throw their hat into the ring and see where luck takes them. They're going for it. So this could be you. This could be someone that you're thinking about actually going after what it is. I'm feeling like it's you. You are done. I feel like someone is holding on to you, holding you tightly, or it could be you. It could be you holding on tightly to something. Bottom of the deck, heartache. So it's like you're throwing your hat in the ring despite what could happen. I think you're willing to risk a heartache to get things moving in your favor, get things moving for you, you know, so you can begin to have some experiences. I think you're just sitting tight, holding on to what you have, where you are. And I feel like there's a huge desire to get out and do more, have more. And you're willing to risk it. If it's going to break your heart, oh well, I'm ready for it, I'm going for it. So now we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man. Seven of Wands is like guarding your position. Seven of Cups can be confusion. So maybe people don't see things the way you see them. Maybe you have presented what your next moves are, and I'm getting that people aren't seeing it your way, seeing it the way you see it, and you are defending it. You're taking charge. And there's the holding on, the miser energy, and you're holding on to possibly whatever it is that you are passionate about, that you decided to go towards. There's some devil energy. That's obsession. So you may be coming off as a little bit obsessed with this situation in other people's eyes. But this is something that I think you're making a choice to go towards. There's something that this is the Lovers showing up. So this could be a love affair of some sort that you've decided that you're not just going to sit tight anymore. You actually want to get out and try to experience something, maybe with this person. But you've got the Emperor and the King of Wands, and they go for what it is that they want. Come hell or high water. Literally, come hell or high water. This is something that you may have been afraid to go toward. Holding on to what you have, not willing to risk maybe what groundedness you had. But I feel like you throwing that hat off into the ring, and you're going for what you want. You're listening to your intuition on this. You're picking that path. There's someone here that you may miss. You may be missing, and you want to go towards. And there's the three, the celebration. Okay. So there's something that you've made the decision that you're going to go towards. Now, let's see what experiencing has to say here. This is in the current situation. We have a new opportunity. So I feel like you have found your opportunity, what you what you choose to go toward. We have the Seven of Swords, which is sneaking off towards something. It's that hell or high water. You are going after what it is you want. You are going to be strategic in your moves, possibly. There's the Knight of Wands. And seeing things differently. I'm feeling like there's someone, you got the heartbreak here as well, but you're going to throw your hat in the ring and take a shot at what your luck is doing. Because I feel like what you're sneaking off towards is a Knight of Wands type energy. Going back here, people aren't seeing things the way you see them. I think they are trying to maybe warn you against this energy. You're not seeing it their way again. You're not seeing possibly this person. This person, you've got passionate energy for them. You've got some little fire for them too. And I think you want to go on and experience this. I mean, you'll never really know unless you do, kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that will always be on your mind, something you don't want to look back and regret. not experiencing it. So I kind of feel like you may be slipping off to go and do so. And there's the devil. Now, we've got the devil and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is someone that's not accepting an offer. Is not happy with the offers that they have, that are in front of them. I feel like generally you're going to try to be with someone who is just not in the same energy as you. But I feel like you want to dip your toe in there. 12:12 on the clock when I said that. I feel like you want to nurture this person, like, you know, they're in this energy, this wishy-washy energy. And it's almost like you want to go in and take care of them, have them to see things differently, see things how you see things. But Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Devil, along with the Four of Cups, I'm not getting that this person is ready for you and you're nurturing. You might not be ready for them and their devil energy, but you are definitely, you've got feelings for this person. It's the World. World is closing cycles. Two of Cups. That's that soulmate energy. That's closing cycles, or maybe cycle after cycle happening here. Closing one cycle, starting up a new. It feels like you want to shut down this cycle, nurturing this individual. Let's get some more. Yeah, but then there's that painful ending and being left out in the cold. Regret. And we've got the intuition here. Didn't she show? There she is there. Your intuition is saying move forward. Ooh, I don't want to get delivered this message. It's saying to me that continue forward. This can be alchemized. Clarity will happen and a firm foundation after that. That's what the cards say. Let me mix these up. All right, let's get the second portion of this. What else does Aquarius need to know about this situation? I mean, it seems like you know that this person may not be what you're looking for or what you need in your life, but you feel like you are what they need in their life. You want to work with them despite the conflict. Taking charge with the Emperor. Emperor twice now. Ten of Cups, that is an emotionally happy situation. Family life with this person from your past. I feel like they are missing you as well. And there's a second chance with the Rebirth and the Happiness card. So I feel like, you know, despite everything that you're getting from maybe your peers, other people that know about your situation, knowing how you're holding on to this, or the miser could be that you never really let this person go. There has always been a spark in your heart for this person. And I think you are ready to go and experience this. See if you can make something fetch. Because you want success with this person. Moving into smoother waters, and their third time for the Three of Cups. In that independent energy. I feel like you have been like told what to do, how to do it, maybe the bulk of your life or whatever. And you are, your heart is leading you back towards this person that has like this obsessive devil energy. I think that is what is attracting you. It could happen. It could happen. So now let's look at this completion energy. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands again, going after what it is you want. But you've got the World energy here. Cycles closing. All right, I'm back. Let's see what you get for completion. This is in the near future. Scarcity mindset. That's the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I saw it someplace else. Probably at the bottom of the deck somewhere. Six of Wands. Six of Wands can also show up as a little bit of ego, pride and ego. Maybe your pride won't let you put this down. No longer nurturing. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Unless, no, this looks juicy. This looks good. It's like, they're getting a second chance. This is a happiness energy for you. And then we go into completion. We go back into scarcity mindset. What's going on here? With someone not nurturing this situation. Or maybe doing too much. Maybe you are possibly doing too much nurturing in this situation because you still feel this scarcity mindset. Maybe you get this person back. You give them a second chance. You're happy in the current, but possibly in the near future, things could change. Let's see. Success and recognition. So you did it. You got this person back. You brought the old cycle, maybe of you guys not being in some sort of union. You ended that cycle. You brought them in, and now you are maybe them. But there is, it almost feels like you feel like you need to give them even more than what you gave in the first place. Wide open. Queen of Wands, it's a lot of you, two queens, wide open and super attractive, magnetic. I don't want to say luring, but it was about to come out. People are drawn to you. You're very alluring. Eight of Cups. Things are evolving for you. Things are changing, moving into smoother waters. Bottom of the deck. That's the third time for the Hangman. Seeing things differently. Seeing them differently. Things are evolving. Things are changing. You're wide open. I want to say you're like doing too much as far as the nurturing is concerned. You want to give more than probably what they require or even desire. But you feel like that is where your success is going to come in. By just doing the most. What else? Death, transition, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, trials and tribulations. I want to say right before your eyes, it feels like with all the work, even with all the work you're doing, you're kind of like watching it transition right back to where it started out in a third party type situation. And now you're going through these trials and tribulations with the Wounded Warrior. Clarity. Soul contract. Justice is going to be served as far as this is concerned. Healing and recovery. And back to the intuition. Wheel of Fortune. Things starting to turn back in your favor. I feel like this person ends up, and there's the world again. We have 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, isolated and alone, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you get back in here or get in here with this person, despite what maybe others have told you. You took charge and you went back towards this energy that um, might have made you feel that scarcity mindset. Like you don't have enough, you're not getting enough, they're not giving enough. Put you right back in there. You went towards it. You were drawn to it, you may be a little obsessed with it, but you had to experience, I don't know if it was the first time, maybe you got warnings, you'd never been with this person, and you had to go for it because you needed to know for yourself. You found out. Maybe you actually experienced what everybody was trying to tell you about this energy that they carry, where they're back and forth, in and out. Very devilish energy. And I think maybe you experienced it. But you did everything in your power to keep this thing going. But I feel like eventually, you know, it rose to the top. It came back out. And I find that you had to transform, or this relationship transformed. I'm getting like right before your eyes. You became clear on what was happening, and you had to go heal. Now you're listening to your intuition. You see this person clearly, and you're ending the cycles. So I feel like you have learned your lessons, or learned these lessons, and now luck is going to start going back in your favor. You are going to not feel isolated and alone. You're going to bring yourself back. This painful ending is almost kind of like a wake-up call. Like I said, lessons have been learned. Swords are back up, Queen of Swords, putting down the burdens, and now you're starting to manifest better for yourself. And there's that devil energy, so there could be another return for this person. I mean, you wanted to dip, maybe their little dip in kind of woke them up to something too. You know, that little bit of honey or whatever was super sweet. So eventually, I got a feeling you will be visited again by this devil energy. I know you're out here again. Yeah. Okay, so let's get a blanket statement here. Let's see if I missed anything. Ace of Pentacles. Time to get grounded again. Time to, you know, be more grounded, to see this person. King of Swords. Maybe just a little bit on the cold side, maybe a little bit emotionless. Maybe they don't carry the emotions you carry. They don't care about being nurtured. All they want is what they want, whatever it is. And this is kind of what I'm thinking it is. So you got to be careful with that. Yes, King of Swords, Justice, and Judgment. So I feel like you were dealing with a pretty cold energy. I think that they could do whatever. They could present to you whatever they needed to present to you to get you to, you know, mentally be on their team. Give me more about this King of Swords. King of Cups, juggling, and the devil energy. So they were coming to you as if they were in a King of Cups kind of energy, you know, nurturing and loving, you know, handling the business. But they were busy juggling. Three of Cups, celebration. The justice is being served, and they're being called on judgment. They could get some karma for this. There's the Sun. Things have been illuminated to you. You could have a kid with this person too, just for some. Then we have the Knight of Swords. That is taking decisive action. Nine of Swords. So I feel like you see this person for who they are now. The Sun is illuminating as well, and justice is on your side in this. Things are going to happen. Karma will probably be served on this person, but I feel like you've learned your lessons and you know to get on out of there. And they have totally put you in your head. Give me more on this. What happened as far as the Nine of Swords? They made you transform. Five of Cups. You regret, you know, everything that happened, but This was not an equal type situation. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. So this is some sort of soulmate contract that needed to be, you needed to go through this to experience it. Give me some more on this Two of Cups, and I gotta go. Emperor, Three of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you are, you're going to work on yourself. You're going to work on yourself. Two of Cups. I feel like you're in preparation. You see where things went awry here, where you know your mistakes were, and you know you have to work on yourself as it relates to relationships. Everything ain't for everybody, and this probably was not for you. Maybe a little harder look, because I kind of feel like you had a little bit of that, either the Queen of Wands energy in you, or a little bit of that Devil energy. But you had passions. You wanted to experience this. So now you have. And I feel like you've learned some lessons as far as relationships go. How open you should be towards someone new, or you know, someone that you know or you've heard about. Just how open you should be as far as moving into that type situation. You got the Queen of Cups here, but I feel like you're waiting. Yeah, you're working on that. You taking charge of your responsibility as far as this relationship goes, and you're moving forward. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. So let's see what. Let's see what you need to know moving forward. Malicious intent. Be mindful of those around you. Not all intentions are what they seem. Notice when the energy feels off and use your discernment to gain better clarity. I think eventually that came about once things start, you know, looking shifty and they became like inconsistent with you. You started seeing them and looking at them differently. But I think instead of you pulling up, you charged in. You really like, oh, I'm going to make you love me. You're going to see I'm good for you kind of thing. But it only puts you in your head. You took charge of that. You were going to like make this person's life sing. But that wasn't to be. Okay, so let's get a little bit of advice. Appreciation. Every day has moments to be grateful for, no matter how small. Take a moment to notice the support around you and the progress you've made. These are the forces driving you forward. So yeah, you probably can go back and say, hey, y'all, you were right. I should have listened, blah, 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 you know, and, you know, kind of like be appreciative for the information. You could have like journeyed further down that spiral, but I feel like your intuition kept coming up, slapping you. Even the words from friends and family slapping you upside the head, saying, wake up, snap out of it. Look at what this person is possibly about to do to you. Okay? All right, so let's see what they want to say. Do they have anything to say? This is the person that you kind of drew back in. What do they want you to know? I need time. They're not ready for this jelly. They're not ready for you because I think they are still very much in their devil energy. I wish I could fix things between us. I am filled with regret. I feel you. I can't stand the thought of you with someone else, which is probably what brought them back. You are the person of my dreams. I gave in to temptation, definitely. And you found that out as time went on. You make me want to be a better person. You make them want to be a better person, but that's not making that, they're not doing it. That's not what's happening. And what does this say? Childhood wounding is influencing my actions. and betrayal after that. So they've probably been through some stuff that they have to do some healing on. Your little meetup is not the catalyst that's going to bring them. They have to lose you or whatever, maybe you and a whole bunch of other people before they finally go within. And I think they're having too much fun right now. They're not ready. Okay, so now we are going to wrap this up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is Mastery with Saraswati. You have mastered this. You have gone within. You're beginning to listen to your intuition and figuring out which way to move from here. But this person has to go about their merry way. You go about yours, and you each go and do your own healing. If you come back, you do. If you don't, better for you. We've got Lakshmi with fortune. She is luck. Number 27. Lakshmi. I didn't do that right, did I? Number 27 with Lakshmi. I can count. Okay. Fortune. When the Hindu goddess Lakshmi comes to visit, she heralds a celebration of your purpose, wisdom, and compassionate prosperity. All your experience and all your skills are rich with meaning and purpose. As a result, you can expect to see evidence of this wealth in the world around you. You have the ability right now to create great success in your life, and what you have to offer has exalted value. The goddess of luck and prosperity says it's time to share your good fortune with others, and she will show you how it multiplies when you apply gratitude, praise, and commitment to serve. If it's material success you intend, you shall co-create it. If it's a rich relationship life, you will attract and develop it. You are a magnet for miracles. Nothing is out of reach when the goddess Lakshmi comes calling. Now, your alignment message is, have you ever fallen prey to the idea that someone might take away what's yours? That could have a lot to do with this miser energy. Or perhaps you think someone else's success or happiness means there will be less for you. You might not be conscious of this, but you feel that there is not enough to go around. Not enough love, not enough money. You worry about growing old, missing out, and struggling for the resources you misperceive as limited. You might also feel miserly and stingy, afraid to share in case there will be nothing left. The goddess Lakshmi says this kind of thinking must go if you want to live a rich and vibrant life. Your alignment task is to stop and be mindful of the direction of your thoughts and reframe them to focus on what you truly intend. Repeat this mantra. What is mine will not go past me. When you feel the green gremlin of envy creep into your heart, bless the other person and say, that which I desire is also for me. Your true limitations are only what you set for yourself. Don't let your conditioned mind and faulty beliefs rule your life. Break free. The world is unlimited if you let yourself open up to the wealth of your imagination. And I'm getting that this is saying, don't just go run and grab the first thing smoking because you think you want it. You know, just chill. This isn't all that's out there for you. You know, your life is pregnant with possibilities. You just have to have patience with the process. Look at that. Whole new, another reading. And let go. Open those arms. Let it go. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I'll see you then. You take care. Bye-bye.